Hi everybody, good evening. I'm doing quick walkthrough for this room crypto failure. Implementing your own military grade encryption is usually not the best idea. Basically, this room about the cryptography part of the TryHackMe rooms. I think they're doing planning for a model for cryptography. It isn't straightforward. When you scan, you get port 80 and port 22, so you don't, it's not, because about cryptography, so it's not about web application, you think you'll find something. Um, so basically, the room when you start, of course, where's that IP? If you go to the IP, straightforward, I tell you that you are, as you are logged in as guest. When you there is login, of course, you go to the inspect. Uh, you go to storage. If you go to the cookie, find two. One called user, and one is this. Of course, wherever you find something like that, you come there. You go, for example, you can think about any like there. The next thing, of course, always is page source. You get, and then base source give you a very interesting one. I said for to do, remember to remove dot back. If you program especially in Windows, you get this dot back file. If you print the cookie here, the cookie is very strange. So this dead end. Of course, you continue your enumeration when you come here. They usually go bust down directory minus u http and leave it there. Of course, you can see word list user share word list the basta. This one is dead end, but the point is you usually it's good to do them. Command not found. What? Of course it will run because there's no directories you'll find in this room, so you need to look for more but extensions. So you can argue from the command, you can say -x say.php txt. He said it goes back, and now you can put all of them gs wherever c. You find the first thing when you see the index.php and something, if you use to program, this is not a Windows thing, so you don't see them in Windows. Because in Linux, when you do in general, for example, if I see index.php, uh, you should not always, but where is that index? Why I don't see it here? Like some operating system, they do the backup of the file before. I think is when you save it in a file or something. In Windows, you see this .boc file usually. So basically, if you use the programming, you know this file I'm talking about. So basically, when sorry, let me do this. What I was doing here. Um, you can kill it here because you know, if you, as I said, if you're familiar with Windows, I think it's Windows. It's not a Linux thing. So basically, if we can see it's a PHP file, so we know is looking for. Here we need to go to. I'm not sure. Go bust. I can put it off here. I think fuzz. We need to fuzz this because usually you can guess them or fuzz them because it's a PHP, so you'll have a back file there. So basically we're looking what there. We can keep the directories. We don't need. Oops. What I did now. Um, did it correctly. The fuzz will not work. Why is taking long? I'm not sure what's wrong with you. So you refuse to do the extension, double extension. Okay, so if you, what's the extension for debug? Oh no, we find index, but how the hell you find the, oh no, I told him to look for PHP extension, also for no, I told him for anything that fuzz.php, and also if things are .back. I don't know why the first command didn't work. But in any case, if you're in Windows, this is straightforward, so we don't want to waste too much time. You can test the index on the file, which one has a back on them. So because this tell you, I forgot to do that. So basically, I don't know, when you make videos, always things go south. So we know it's an index PHP, and .pack, the software always do them. So if we download that, you find it. Choose an application. Why you can't open it? Where is it? So now if I go to the index.php.back, then we find this file that we got, which is include config.php. Of course, we don't have the config because the whole question is the key on there. So if I go PHP, of course, you don't read PHP straightforward, and the bug is not found, and it tells you it's Debian 249. It's too much light. Let's go to black screen. And then you have a function generate cookie generated by user encrypt and the encryption key. Encryption key, you can see it's coming from this, so we have an include there. It generates salt, a very wicked too, so it means this ds encryption when it's a bit small. And then this cookie, the first block is user, then this is your server, your agent. This one is what we have here. So if so is that the cookie, that's the cookie. If I go to network, I search the agent, you can just edit and resend. The header, this is your agent. Like for example, my agent is Mozilla Firefox, all this line, that's the name of the agent. So the server take your user, and then the server, and then this encryption key, and which is on the config.php, and we find it. Now then the cookie first of all you do the string, then makes cookie, call the function. Of course, this is the timer. This is the crypt PHP function. It's one-way encryption, so we can't just it has you give what you want to encrypt and salt. In this case, we give it this string. Now let's go back to look for the function called make secure cookie. Where is that function? Make secure cookie. It's split in block of 8, so we take all that variable. So basically, like in our case, let's do our case. So if we are guest, let's have MT, just open it. So in our case, we are guest, so it opened that. Then it take our user agent, and of course this is the key that we don't have. Where is it? That key, the key we don't have it, so it put the key there. So this is the how we do, and then it start block of 8. The first block will be guest mo, because it's 8, and then 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So the next block is this, and then it block the other one, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 space, so it take this one because space is count, uh, and it block so it split them in 8, and then what it do with them after it split, where they are, after it split them, then take them to crypt function. So each no, this is where it happened. Secure cookie. It split in 8 block, and then it it encrypt each 8 one with the salt. The salt is 2, and the salt come generated from here, from 0 to this character. It do a rand function, so it's all you can't crack this function, so it's not like weak function. So basically encrypt this alone and this alone and this alone, then combine the result, and then you get the secure cookie together. So that's basically how it works. Now the question is how to get the web flag. Remember the question it's asking us is you are logged in, so where is that web flag? If you read the code in the bottom, it tell you what it is. We want this, you are not logged in. Of course now you can do the lazy things. If you change the cookie and you say, oh, I'm admin like the easy way, and just do that, to tell you not logged. So if you go to the code, that's where you're not logged in, and that's the guest that we talk about. And then that's how when we send the cookie to the server, this is I set cookie that's sent by user. First of all, user is word cookie user is what we send to the server, so it basically take a user from the cookie, so it get the user from here, and then what it do verification in the cookie. If user is admin, show a user, else it's print the name of the user, and yeah, so and tell us like us is guest or something like that. Now our goal is to come here, so we can change admin, it's fine, so we have but we need to change the cookie too. Now to pass that part, it means we need to pass verify cookie. Where is verify cookie? Function verify cookie. Now what do the verification cookie? It take the encryption key we don't have control of the encryption key. Now what it do? It take the cookie we sent. So whatever we send in this block, it take it. So it take it, okay, and then it has the user we can change. Then it do string, it take the user, the agent of the server. Remember we said our browser, this is Firefox Mozilla, that string, and it did the key. Now and then it generate not generate, because remember the first character, because we're doing a crypt with salt 2, crypted always have the salt in the front, and you can see this if you analyze this cookie. You see this is P0 there. Let's you see it's this is clever, you can detect it. You see P0 P0 P0, because the salt is 2, we'll get the block of 13. You can, if you block them in P0 here, P0 is the salt. If you count this, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13, they're all 13 because it's crypt with the salt with salt 2, so it'd be P0. So wherever you see P0 is the block. This is the block it loop like you can see his this is our first block. So now because it take the user we give it, it take the server, it hash encryption key, and then it create the cookie with the first one, which is a P0. And then what it do, it compare it with the cookie we send it to it. So we are sending this cookie to the server, this one. So if we modify this, we need to modify it such way that this line pass the equal, because the server will create this. Now we don't have control in this part. We know this, but when we know and we know it, it break them in uh, in 8 blocks. Remember, this cookie is for guests, so we know the first block is, where is it, that file I was playing with. We know this guest, and we know our agent, like in my case in my computer is there. So if I want to put admin there, so if I put admin, remember the first block is this. Let's make it to be, this is my first block. So if you want to change it, I can just put admin, and I know that first letter MO, and I can just crypt this in what's the name, in in the crypto salt is 2. Where is that? For example, this is my admin. If I want to be lazy a bit, I can just say p test.php. Why doing I forgot how PHP write it. So if I said PHP, have a long time I didn't. For example, our string that we looking to encrypt is this one. So now if I follow what do we call it? Let's call it encryptor. Let's call it variable x equal. So I need to crypt, and the function crypt the same as the example here. Where is that crypt things? You give it what you want to encrypt and give it the salt. The salt we know the salt now. Our salt in like for example in our example, salt equal. If in my computer here we said it's, we know it's this is PO value. This is the salt of the function. So if I do that, now I can just say crypt this value dollar $string and then dollar $salt. What I'm doing now? A bit lazy today. And I just say equal dollar $x. Let's see if this script run perfectly. PHP, what we call it, test.php. Oh, I'm doing it like Python here. I'm writing like a Python script. So now we have this. So this we can control from there. So if I come there, so I can, this one is this. So I can now remember the first block. This one, the first block that we know is for the guest. Remember the script doesn't check. It means if you tamper with the user, this part it doesn't. It's more, that's what we can't control. This element we can control and change. And because this one is happening in the first block of 8 character, the first block of 8, so we have control the first block 8. So now I can just take, for example, this. I hope it works. If I go, for example, now to my cookie here, what if I go to the first P0, if I remove the first P, the first block of to the PO, then that's the second PO. This is the PO, the second block. If I paste that, in theory, if I refresh now, I will be an admin. In theory, I'll be an admin. Now I'm admin. I need to hide this flag now. Okay. so now, so not to hide that flag. I don't like when you make videos and then you do the flag hiding it, and then take time. Any case, so that's the idea, the control of the fare, because this is the first 8 character, and that's what it means. We can the rule here, we can change all username that have 4 characters. Like for example, I can say if I have a username called Crypt or no John, it's not, it's 4 characters. It need to be 5. Let's see, James. We can play with all the users that they have 5 characters, because if it push more, then we have problem here in this. We need to control this block now, because it's for. I don't think it will work if the username is longer. Let's not complicate things because it's already complicated. Now remember we got that. Now let's be fancy. If you want to be fancy, I have a couple of scripts. I will share the links. All these scripts. I was playing with the Cloudy and Google IO for them. This is the index file. We know we're done with it for now. I have some scripts that can test. We can test this Python before to install the script, because it do color. You need to install Calarma. So in attack in VM 3.9 pipe install Calarma. So if you do this, so the script work for you. So where is this Python script? If I go Python 3, let's first vim find admin flag. Now this is the script that this one basically connect to the server and get do things automatic. I'm not showing the full flag for this script. That's why the script that you see them are full. You can see all the plug, but now in mine, in this one, I'm just where is it? I'm showing only the first 10 characters of the flag, so nobody get upset. Let's say Python 3.9. I think this one is because it always work for me. Find what? Not key. Find admin. So you need to put IP. What's the IP of that box that working on? So you put the IP. So now it will connect straight to the server and get me the flag. So your script, when you get it from here, it will show you the flag automatic. So this is thank you. Okay, you whatever no, that's the flag. I forgot to hide that flag. No, how come I didn't figure? I hide one flag and I didn't hide the other one. Sorry guys, it's a mistake. Okay, in any case, this script can run get the flag. Now let's go to the key. Now the key is another story. How to explain the key? Where is that index file? If we go back to here, the idea here for the key, so we can control this. This is the what's in them, the user, because by scripting I can change it. I can change, for example, the script. So let's say, for example, so what we can control, we can't touch too much about this part for the 8 blocks, so we just leave that guest ISTs. I can control what I put here but I can't control the key. So the key stay the same, so we can control that key. So basically now what we can do. So now let's say for example if you send, let me push this out the line. If you send guest, so basically you send an empty user agent. You don't send an empty agent. Let's for example assume, let's say key equal 1 2 3 5 6 7 8 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So the computer, the script will just put that there, and split it in 8 blocks. So 8 blocks, it means 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. You see, so it would be, that's the first block, that's the second block. Now, and then you will encrypt this block. Here's where the trick is, because now we know all of this, so we don't know only the first one. So when the cookie come in, when we call a server and we get the first block for the sake of argument, let's assume is this one. So the server, the server sent the first now. So now because we have this and we know is this, but we don't know it's the first one, so we can just now run a loop from 0 to 1 to 1 0, test all of them, 0 1 2 a b c d and all the random characters, and if it equal this, we know is the first character is 1. I'm just doing example here, it's not that one, huh? So let's no, no, the key, because it's the flag, so we know it's the first letter is T, capital T. Now after we found, let's say we found that it's 1. Now the next one, what we do, we send an agent as letter agent letter A, for example, or for example. So then the script will put it a guest, and we don't do the block, you put the letter what we send no, we send how many letters we need to send. Forgot now. I think we need to say, because it's a block of 8. Let's see if we send 8. So if we send 7, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Remember, we found the first letter. For example, I'm talking about our example here, the key. Then you put that key here. I think, I'm not sure if I'm mixing it up. Then if you split it in 8 as we did before, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and then 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and then damn it, 6. Who is that script again? Yeah. No, we don't send. We send 2. Hold on. There is a script here. Let me check the script, because I'm getting confused now. Where is that script? It's a PHP script. PHP. Let's do the first. Find key 10 steps. This one, it shows us what is happening. Let me make sure the time is still there. It's 57 minutes. This is script to show you exactly what we're supposed to do. We start with an empty string, and then 1 2 3 4 5 6. Yeah, we sent 7. Yeah, and then you get letter T. You know, for example, I said you get you send guest empty the first payload, and then you catch them. So you get all the cookie, then the script is split it. You can see it's 99. The salt is 99. So we now have first a block, and you can see it compare it all the character and to find it, and you find the letter T. You can check that. Then the second one is send this no, it's my mistake. Yeah, I think it's my logic was wrong. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 8, it means 2 block there, and then the so in our case now, and then you have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So the server will block it here. Remember, we know now, we know the number is 1 from the first block. So now we can just crack this one. So what we do is we just loop through the character until we find the correct one is 2, and we repeat the whole thing at the same time. We keep pushing the letters. So each one, the reason why we select the second one, we send 7 characters. Where's that script? We send 7 characters so we can push the block of the, so we'll have 7, so we'll have because we know the first character, the 8th character is the one we don't know. So you always play with the last, you take one character from the key each time. I'm not sure if I explain it correctly, but yeah, basically that's what you do. You're playing around looping here, and you do the same thing. So the script, that script is basically, that's what you do. Send in, then you get, and then you find the letter H, and then after that send in. Now you minus 1 1 2 3 4 5 6, because why 6? Because now we need to send guest, and only send 6 1 2 3 4 5 6, and then we know the key, the server. Now the computer will split it in 8 blocks. First block, no, and then the last block. So 4 5 6 7 8. From before we knew, we found 12, so we found the third, but we don't know number 3, the last one. So we loop on it. After we loop, we'll find it, and that's what the script is doing here. Then he continue, and he continue, and then what's 1 2 3? This is 5, then 4, then 3, then 2, then 1, then go back again. This example I'm doing only for 10, and then you find the first characters of the script. If you want a script that show you the whole thing, this is another one that called group final lot of print. I'm not sure, I think it's also here. This one will show you exactly what it happened. If you look, let me make it bigger. This is my computer. That's how we loop. When he send the guess, then he starts 0 1 2 3 4 5 6, and then all the letters until he find letter T. Now he find equal, he go out, then he send the next one, and next one we know because we found the letter T already, so we just need the letter H, and then you find the H and you stop. TryHackMe. The next one is the letter M. So because we already know the TH, we're just looking for the next one, and you find it and you stop. Then the next one, now you can see, now you're checking all the numbers, then the small letters, then the capital letters, and then the character, and then you found that. And then you keep doing every time whatever we know, then what we don't know, and you keep running until we find all of them. This one is a lot of prints, it might confuse you to see it, but if you want to see what he's doing, that's what exactly he's doing. You can see now. Now let's go back to our room. Now this one show you that. Let's get now, where's the other script? PHP find, no, get, this one, get key all. I will add the links for these things. This one you can see is I hide the keys for you. Is of course the original script doesn't have this, but I just add um, I did I'm hiding characters here so I don't show it because they don't allow TryHackMe to show the flag. You can see it's very long. Even if I show you the first part of the key, you still have a lot of things you don't find. So this one is the full script. Remember this one, I'm just about showing the first 10 steps to see what exactly is sending, so you can see this one. I got help from Grook, the XII. I got confused. So sending probe, and it tell you exactly what it's doing. Finding, you can see with color, so it's easy to follow. This one is just give you the full key one shot. It still show you the whole data. If you run script from the VM, is fast. 1 second you'll find it. You can see if you run it, it's 1 second. No, not that. If you run it, it's 1 second. It find the key. If you run it from my computer, like from my VM, like I did here in the VM, it take around 1 minute because you need to connect through connection. So basically, this is, guys, the thingy key of this room. I hope I was able to explain it, and yeah. Thank you very much, and hope you like it, and have a good day.